Check this out. And there's with my the snow is landing on my window and melting as fast as it can come down because it's warm. It's 1 or 0 or something. Watch this. Put the brights on. See this. Put a difference. On the back. You can see everything back there now. So there's where I just went out on the sled there. You can see how deep that is. I got the plow up. Well, put it down just a bit more. And I'll just make one little pass in low and 4-wheel drive. So see a Moto, that's 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, and 4-wheel lockup. You don't want to put it in this like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 mile an hour. And that'll pull a house across a lake and then up a hill. But you can't hard on it. I don't like using that. This here is fine, and this here is fine. And on this outfit, you can do it on the fly. Not this one. Dead stop. Put it in that one. So I got it in 4-wheel deal, and I got it a little low. And now we're just gonna go and try to just. Don't really want to stop here. I'll bring that down just a tad more. I'm just gonna make one little kind of a bat. You shouldn't stop when you're plowing. You need the momentum. You see how it's curling up like that in the front? That's because it's super wet and heavy crap. You need lots of friggin' momentum. And you should always have your finger on the up and down trigger, which I'm not because I'm holding this friggin' camera. And you're not supposed to plow across the road. I don't give a shit. I usually take it out to about there. Make sure you're in reverse. And it says reverse. Before you back up, but turn the wheel as much as you can before you start backing up. It's going good now. I gotta get that clutch kit. I mean, these things only cost 17 grand and 14 grand, so, and you get everything with it. You get everything. It's all street legal. You get mirrors, high, low beam, hitch front and back, winch, roof, mirrors, horn, turn signals, heated seats. You get it all, except for it's got a bit of a jerky clutch and jerky and gas pedal. So with this 10,000, 20,000 you saved, not minor flares, then you go and you fix up how you want it. I'm gonna put that up. See how I did that? Just a little plow there. See, now I'm way too deep. See, I'm just gonna. Took it up a bit, and all what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of making a nice little easy to plow. Look at that shit coming off of there. I'm just making a nice, so let's say if somebody has an accident and breaks their leg, I can get to the hospital. You know what I mean? What I usually do is I usually plow up in here, and once I get a little bit of plowing in there, then I come back and I go back and forth and I make a nice little wall that way and a nice little wall that way. So when I come and go with the skidoos out the back there, I got a little ridge. Instead of falling off that 10-foot cliff into the trees, I make like a Monza Curves racing ramp there. So even an unexperienced rider, when they come up there, they don't have to freak out and go off into the woods. They can just ride the bank and make it nicer for them. Okay, we'll try one more. I should be using the big camera for this, but yeah. So what I like to do is when they come out of the shop, I always have my plow turn just a bit to the right, I guess you call it, and I do one swath down the middle. And I don't usually plow coming up, but I wanted to show you on film you can do it. I usually come up back down the same track I made with the plow up, and then do my turn and come down, and then just keep pushing it one way until it's all off, and then I come back later with the plow on straight and I trim it all up. So let's try this now. We'll make a turn here. Get the plow in the right position, and then lower. I got my thing taped to my emergency brakes here, eh? And I just taped that to there. It's got tons of extra rope. That's so when you're in the bush, and you're doing logs or something, you don't have to be in the buggy to do it. You can be 20, 30, 40 feet away and work your winch and stuff. Okay, let's bring that down a tad. That's all the way down, up a bit, maybe a bit more. Let's try this for one more little. Big giant fucking skidoo boots on, with cleats in the bottom. And you gotta just use your two toes on here to friggin' run. And once you start bobbing, you gotta kind of overcome all that, but you can do it. If you got two hands and you're doing this properly, I can zip up and down here and do the whole thing in half an hour. I gotta show all you guys this shit. Always make sure it's in reverse when you back up, because sometimes you'll go forwards right off the cliff into that ditch. That's the thing about all these guys that make these videos, you can do this whole job in 20 minutes, 30 minutes if you're not holding the camera. But I don't really give a shit. 1 degree or something, 0. Like another 1 degree the other way, and this is rain, so put it that way. That's why it's so heavy and wet, this shit. There's where I head the plow right now. My truck over here, that's what I had it there because she was throwing all that carpet in there from the floor. And there's what it looks like when you got a nice base and you got the plow right down, and that's what it'll look like. It'll be a nice, beautiful, flat little groomed looking driveway when I'm done, because I've packed it down underneath this. Got a few days of -0, -10 at night, -14 at night. Went up with the buggy and the truck, and I packed it down like a skating rink, so I got now the snow on top. It gives you a nice scraping surface, like a Zamboni. Okay, well, the guy can't be working and doing all this work without a little lubrication. Because we know when we wait, we hydrate. I'm waiting for the shitter to go by. He's got to do ombre and Brit and windRiver and a few places like that. So I guess we'll just sit here and wait and hydrate. So this is just Sleeman's Light. If you don't drink for a month and you drink 3 of those, you get a buzz. I drank Canadian, I got a hangover for a day. But this here is it's 4%, 4.5%, and the Coors is 4.5%. But there's no carbs in this. That's why it says it's clear 2.0, or there's only 2.0 carbs in it, so you don't get fat. It's still got the 5.5%, or what is this, 4.5% alcohol. The thing is, Trudeau just upped our beer 30-something, 32, 36%. So a 24 of this or a 24 of Coors is now going to be, I think it's $62 now. So I'm 66. When I was, I guess, 16, 17, 18, a 24 was $5.50. $5.50. Came in a can or a bottle. It got water and hops, some other stuff in it. And it went from $5.50 for a 24 to $62. See what I mean? And when I was a kid, gas was 50 cents a gallon. In Perry Sound, it's $1.95 a liter. I forget. Anyway, it's a lot of money. It's like unfucking believably too much. So guess what? You can't drive your truck to get beer, and you can't afford beer. If you want to have food and heat your house, guess what? You're giving up your sled, you're giving up your boat, you're giving up your side-by-side. Well, I'm not, because it's only 2-cylinder. It uses way less gas than my V8 truck. So I'll be using this more than anything now. And that's Trudeau. You think, ever seen Trudeau on a skidoo? Ever seen Trudeau ripping around on a side-by-side or an ATV? You ever seen him do anything with a motor in it? No, you haven't. He don't give a shit. He flies cooks around to cook his fucking dinner in jets. It's unfucking believable. Anyway, I gotta get back at this bullshit here. Kind of fun doing it this way. Trying to walk behind us. I can't walk, so that's why I drive. I'm fucking waiting because of Trudeau. 3-4 years for a new knee because of COVID put me back in. Fuck. It's fucking horrible, man. Losing everything because of it. But I don't know. At least I got this buggy and it's fucking great. I can plow and do some bullshit. And I got heated seats and I'm gonna get some tunes in here and it'll be Roger Ramjet. So I'll film the driveway after I'm done to show you how good it works. And everybody, Merry Christmas. Keep your stick in the ice. Right hand cranked. FTFM Garage, over and out. Catch you in the next one.